Hello and welcome back to Project Zomboid, or welcome if you are new here. Thank you for taking the time to hang by and watch this. So in the last episode, we actually accomplished quite a bit. We got a pen built for our woolly friends over here and rescued them from the field that they were hanging out in, so now they're over here just chilling out. Then we got the rest of our animals as well, our cows, our chickens, and our pigs. So our ranch is going quite well. We've done quite a bit just around here, but I would like to do one of the few things that I have been neglecting all this time, and that is some exploring. Let me just put my poncho on here since it's pouring down rain. There we go. Alright, so if we take a look at our map here, there is a place that I've always wanted to explore. Well, not always, but always since I've started playing again. As you can see, we've actually been quite a large area covered on this part of the map, but it's this area down here, this Dark Wallow Lake. I think it's fairly new as far as map updates go. I've never been here, and it sounds really interesting. There's like a water treatment plant, I think, and some other stuff, some camps. So I'd like to go down there, and it's not quite as far as the trip to Moldra, but during the trip to Moldra, I learned a few things that we are going to address now. So there have been a couple things keeping me from going on a longer trip, and that is the animals and my fridge. The fridge because the generator's got about enough fuel to run for 3 days for the fridge. So after that goes out, the fridge will get warm and everything, and it's going to go bad, which not great. But I also don't want that to hold me back from exploring, so what we are going to do in preparation for our trip is we are going to take what we can out of the freezer, thaw everything we can that matters. The egg carton will leave because I'm not going to be able to eat 5 cartons of eggs, but any of this other food. And what we're going to do is we're going to cook everything up that we can. We're going to make meals to take with us to keep us fed. And then everything else will stick in the freezer and refreeze and hope it'll last. But if we're gone too long and it goes bad, it's not that big of a deal. I can fish, I've got milk, I've got eggs, animals, all kinds of stuff. So something I won't have to worry about so much, I think. The other thing is the animals. And really that is only the chickens. All of these, my cows, the sheep, pigs, are all pretty self-sufficient. They generally don't even eat their hay. As you can see these squares of grass missing. They've just been eating the grass that's growing outside, so their food supply is fine. They have limitless water. The only one that is kind of a problem are the chickens, and that's because their hutch can get dirty. And so it has to be regularly cleaned, and if you don't clean it, then they will get sick and die. Let's go ahead and take a look at our hutch and clean it out while we're here. So I think what I'd like to do is build a second hutch, and hopefully that way the chickens will spread out across the 2 hutches and they'll get dirtier slower. I mean, it does take quite a while for them to get too dirty, but I just don't want them to have to live in filth. I know I wouldn't. Drop this. Alright, we got that all sorted. And also, for anyone who's wondering, you'll see how the hutch has this option to open the egg hatch door. That's just so you can access it and get the eggs out without opening the main door and letting the chickens out. As you can see, it is getting quite chilly. We're also going to just take a quick walk through here and pick up anything that our friends have left laying on the ground for us. Sorry, had a bit of a cough. Make sure they're all clean. It generally takes quite a while for them to make the areas dirty, and it's all one designated livestock zone, so it kind of spreads all their stuff out across the whole area, so it doesn't just build up in one section, which is nice. It's one advantage to having them kind of separated, or in one area but just separated by fences, as opposed to having a different section for each type of animal. Alright, so in order to prepare for our upcoming trip, one thing I want to do is make a butter churn. I believe I can make one of those, so I can do something with this milk. It may be underbuilt. There it is. So what do we need? We need 2 planks and 2 nails. Should be easy enough. Unfortunately, I don't think I have any planks left here. We're gonna have to go get some. Let me think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I used them. Actually, did I use them all? I thought I had maybe a couple left over here after doing this, but I could definitely be mistaken. Maybe I put them in the car. Probably not. Nope. Or in one of these boxes. There they are. We've got 3. We needed 2. So let's grab 2 of these. Let me see. How many nails was it? 2 nails. And a hammer. There we go. Alright, now the question is where to build this. I don't think I want to build it by the cows. You know, I don't really have like a barn type area. Maybe I'll build that over here, kind of build it off of this section across here. So that's something to think about for later, but for now, we'll just build this inside. I also think I want to redecorate some. I want to take these walls out and get rid of this bathroom because I don't really need a private bathroom out here in the middle of nowhere. And I'd like to rearrange the kitchen once I get enough electrical to move the stove so it's a bit nicer, but that's something for another day as well. And this is not, I do not have enough room here. Okay, let's see. Pick up the plant. I don't know why you felt the need to jump over that to do so, but now you're just showing off. Let's pick up the toaster. I got that, but I don't really have anywhere to put it right now. There we go. We'll put it here. No, not there. Here. There you go. Good enough. Alright, so we've got some more eggs. Get by a surface over here and put these in a carton. And we'll stick these in the freezer for now as well. Alright, then this stuff will eventually thaw out. It's about halfway there, so that's fine. It just needs to be ready when we're ready to start making our food for our trip. Let's build our... Oh, that sticks way out there. Oh, whatever. And shut up. Alright, now let's see how this works. 5 liters of milk makes 1 butter. Now let's see, we should have 14 here, so we'll grab this bucket. And we'll make a couple butters. Oh, that takes 8 minutes. Okay then. Cool. Fine by me. Should be worth the effort. Alright, now we've got butter. Oh, look at that. 3,200 calories. That is going to be amazing for cooking. And I don't believe it goes bad either, so we can... Oh, we don't need that light on, so we can just store it in here with this stuff. Alright, so now we've learned how to make butter. We've still got our bucket with some milk in it, so let's go ahead and fill up the empty bottles that we have here. We have to pick them up, that's fine. Right, there's 1. And 2. And 3. And that's it, okay. And then we'll drink one of these. I have, however, gotten past my, fast metabolism and gotten up to 80 weight, so now we're going to have to slow down on the milk consumption, I think. And probably primarily just use it to make butter. Alright, here we go. Actually, is this completely empty now? Not yet. Alright. Put the rest in here. There we go. No, we didn't. Oh, whatever. That's fine. Alright, we got our bucket. Now we're gonna go over here and say hi. What are you doing on that side of the fence, you silly? How are you doing on milk? Oh, is she pushing me around? You want pet buddy? Hey, little guy, how you doing? Gotta make sure and give them a little bit of extra attention since they're new here. See, they've eaten those squares of grass there also. You're standing out in the water. What for, buddy? Huh? Don't worry, I'm coming to say hi to you too. Hey, big boy, how you doing? Yeah, you're a good boy. You're a good girl. My animals are so well behaved. See, they've eaten all this grass around here. I don't think they've even really been eating their hay. Now the chicks, unfortunately, I have too many of them to give them all pets, or I would be here all day. But they've been here the longest, they know they're loved. Hello, piggy pigs, how you doing? I love how they like to stand in the fence. Where's the sow?
Hey!
There you are. Good piggies. So yeah, I think the animals will be mostly self-sufficient. I just need to build a second hutch. Speaking of which, we'll go with the light wood one this time. So we need 5 planks and 5 nails, which we do not have enough planks now, but we'll go get some. Let's see, we should have a... There we go, there's our axe. I found the wood axe, it was in one of the vehicles. Which I am eternally grateful for, because using a fire axe to chop wood is just... it hurts. They don't last nearly as long as a wood axe does. You know, I might actually still have some logs out here that I haven't brought in yet. Oh, I should have brought some rope. Oh, well. Oh, hey! I've got a pile of planks out here. That works. Let's just take as many of those as we can carry. Alright, there we go. Not the door I meant to go out. Or in. No. Oh, yeah, I'll have to grab more nails. Oh. That's not good. Still carrying around the bucket of milk. No wonder it's so heavy. There you go. Oh, did I leave the nails out here? I keep putting things in places I don't intend to. We don't even need half of those. We just need some. I don't know how many exactly, I forgot. That should be it. It is going to reduce their area a little bit, but they seem to have quite a bit there. Can I rotate it now? Okay. We'll build this one back here. That way they got a little bit of distance from the other one. There we go. Open the door up on that. There we go. Now they should have plenty of space to spread out and live it up. Now, what else do we have on the list? We've got the chicken coop done. We've got the butter churn done. Supplies are going to be pretty easy. I'm just going to take some food, fuel, maybe a gun, and some basic building supplies if I need them. Let's see. I think I'm gonna leave this car here. Is this the one that's really good? Yeah, it's got a good engine in it. Probably take one of the beat up trucks or something. In case something happens, I won't have to worry about losing it. Drop these planks here. Tired of carrying them. There we go. Alright, so let's get washed up. We got some blood on our poncho here. Or dirt, actually. I'm used to it being blood, and I realized I haven't gotten bloody from anything other than cutting up meat in a while. Let's fill up our bottle. Always want to make sure to have a full bottle. Okay, let's see. So, I don't think we're going to need to catch any food. We should have plenty to cook to make with us. I'll make a couple bowls of soup or something, and bring a bottle of milk should be enough. Other than that, I think we're pretty much ready to go. So let's figure out what vehicle we're taking. Actually, I think I was in the process of cleaning this one out specifically for that purpose. So we'll just drop this stuff on the ground for now. Put it on the floor. Yeah, we'll put it in the corner over here. For now. Doesn't really matter. It's a nice lamp, though. I see why I picked it up. Alright, spade and the tarp we don't need. Alright, now as far as tools, we've got an axe we definitely need. We'll take a hammer. And a screwdriver. Oh, I've got some more planks in my bag here with rock. Don't need to take those, really. And then, let's get this door open. What do we got here? We got 308 9mm. Don't need a metal rod in here. Okay, we've already got hammers and stuff. Hinges. I'll sort that stuff out later. I don't want to deal with it right now. Okay, so we do have the M14. Yeah, we'll leave that in there, I think. Stick my hoodie and my hat in there. It is starting to get colder out, so we definitely want to make sure we've got what we need to bundle up. And we'll stick our Molotov there too. Might as well free up as much space on us as we can. There we go. Alright, so we've got screwdriver, hammer, axe, saw, a rope. Never know when you're going to need a rope. You might need to climb out of a second story window or something, so it's always good to have a rope with you. Alright, so I think that is pretty much what we need, other than a few nails we'll bring. Just in case we need to fortify a room to stay in for the night. Pack some of those back up in a box, and then we'll just take these, I think. There we go, that's more than enough. You know what, let's throw this tarp back in here, because with the tarp and a little bit of work, we can make a tent if we need to. Never know when you need one. Alright, so let's see what our fuel is like. Actually, you know what? I don't need to check that back. I can just hop in and stick the key in it. Why aren't you getting in? Oh, the door. Why won't you get in, dude? There's nothing in the seat. What's going on? You're being buggy. Alright, let's grab all this stuff. Can I get the trunk at the same time? Probably not. Come on. Nope, it won't give me both. Oh, there we go. I suppose it's not really the trunk, just the bed of the truck. Alright, now... Can I get in here? There we go. There's nothing in that seat. Can I get in that seat now? Ah, 3/4 of a tank of gas, that should be plenty. Speaking of that, let's grab an empty can. And then what we will do is we'll put a bit of gas in it just for emergencies. That way it's not too heavy, but we have it in case we need it. Let's pick our empty gas can and we'll put 5 liters in it. There we go. And that way it doesn't weigh too much. We can still kind of carry it, and it doesn't take up too much space. And if we need the room in the back, we can empty it into the truck. Alright, what time is it? 2:20, and we are kind of drowsy, so it's looking like we'll do our cooking soon. We'll see if our stuff is thawed yet. It looks like it has, so let's see if we can make anything decent with this. Grab our pot here. We are going to fill it up with water so we can make some stew. Alright. Now let's see what we got. Sure, we'll use rodent meat. I'm pretty sure that's from the rabbit. It just gives you rodent meat. We'll go fish fillet. What else do we got? Some venison. It's gonna be all the meat stew. It's like that pizza you get with all the meat, but it's gonna be just stew. Jalapenos. Just gonna keep adding stuff to it until it doesn't let me add any more. There we go. Oh, got another empty pot there. There we go. Now we need some salt, and then we will add some butter. There we go. That made it happier. Alright, stick that. Yeah, it should be fine now. Alright, now let's grab this one. We'll make another stew. And that should give us a decent amount of food to take with us, and then we can forage if we absolutely have to. Let's get this filled up. Grab it here and get another stew made real quick. There we go. And then we can stick that in here. And then we are going to get both of these cooked. Fortunately, they're cooking about evenly. There we go. Turn that off. Don't know if I have enough bowls. Actually, I could do... Yeah, we'll do 2 sets of 2 bowls instead of 8 would be too many. Alright, there we go. We got our empty pots. We'll just stick back in here. And now we've got lots of bowls of food. Not the best stuff, but I'm trying to use up what's in the fridge while I can. So we'll stick those in there to take with us tomorrow. And then for tonight, what we will do is we will click the wrong buttons all the time. We'll drink some milk here. That's good. We've got our supplies mostly built up. We've got some decent food made. Let's let's see. Let's go ahead and, actually I think I'll just leave this stuff in here for now, other than the eggs. The fish guts need to be frozen. I think I'm gonna, that one's pretty good. We'll put that one. I'd like to just get rid of a lot of this stuff that I'm not using, that's stale. Anything that's not stale, I'm going to store. That was a prime cut. We want to keep that frozen anyways. Slice this up into fillets. That should give us a couple decent ones. Yeah, we'll stick those in the freezer as well. Because a lot of this stuff I've had for a long time. It's just been sitting in the freezer, and I really don't want to, sit here and keep eating stale food. That's not going to make my soup very good. Let's go ahead and grab our milk. Oh, I know it's heavy, dude, but it won't be there for long. Wrong button. Make some more butter. That'll burn some time for the night. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Place this back up here. Put our butter away. There we go. Now I've got lots of butter. That's a lot of calories. That'll definitely save us in a pinch. Time is now 5:50. I scratched myself climbing through the bushes again, of course. Alright, so our vehicle's set up. That's done. We've got our butter churn done and our butter churned. We've got our second coop. All our animals have been tended to. We've got our supplies packed. Let's see. And I have a handcart. Now I was going to check for it. Other than that, we've got the 2 boxes of 9mm, so I think we'll bring the handgun as well. If I can find it. There's some more 9mm. Yeah, we'll bring this one. It's just as a backup. Alright, that is all set. So yeah, that's the main purpose, is I want to be done from the fridge holding me back from exploring. So that's what we're going to do. It is 6:10. We are getting quite tired. So I think what we are going to do is rest up, and I will see you bright and early in the morning when we're ready to go on our little adventure. Alright, we are packed, ready, got everything squared away, and I think we are good to go. We just need to get in and head out. Except my truck's going to be that way again. Something's wrong with that door, I guess. No, I don't want to open it, I just want to get in it. Alright. It is going to be a pretty long drive, so chances are I'm probably going to end up skipping most of it in the video because it's all back road. There aren't really any buildings or anything. Let me close this up. Make sure everything, generator's full. Everything should be good. Let's get in our truck here. Alright, so we are going to come out here and follow this road south all the way down here to KY 79. Then we're going to follow that all the way out. We might stop by this Poppy's Peace Road and see what's here first on the way. I think that'll be our first stop. This is going to be a pretty big trip, so we're probably going to start it on this episode and maybe finish it on the next one, depending on how things go. Speaking of which, let's stash the food here so I'm not carrying the weight for that. And then we can put my hat and my hoodie in the passenger seat as well. And it is quite rainy. It's been storming a lot. We're getting close to November, so I have a feeling we might start seeing some snow soon. I did have to light the fire in the cabin last night before I went to bed to get warm. It was already getting chilly in there, so we're going to have to start stockpiling some firewood also for the winter, I think, because I have a feeling if it gets really cold, we may have to just leave our wood stove or fireplace, one of the two, going on for the duration of the night while we sleep. I did stay pretty bundled up, and I didn't get cold while I slept that I noticed, so hopefully it won't be an issue, but we'll see. If it is, actually, I kind of hope it is an issue. Moe needs some challenge in his life. He's quite safe out there in the wild. About the only thing that can kill him is himself, so he seems to have avoided that so far. But I honestly don't mind if I get back with a fridge full of rotten food either, because it would give me a reason to do some fishing and hunting. And hunting is definitely something I want to do more of, especially with the bow. It's just a matter of finding the animals, which is proven very difficult. I've gotten lucky once, but I haven't even seen any deer alongside the road most of the time, so been quite unlucky in that regard, but we'll live with it. I also would like to try some trapping. Oh, there's a whole bunch of rabbits. Good thing they got out of the way in time. I was too busy talking and wasn't looking. Anyways, I was saying I'd like to also try trapping as well. I've got those 3 traps at home. I just need to get some bait for them. Unfortunately, I need like fruits and vegetables, which I don't really have much of right now, so I'll have to do some foraging and hope to find some fruit. I know I have found some lemon trees, lime trees before. I found apples, I think. But this time of year, I don't know how likely that's going to be. Alright, turn right here. I haven't mentioned how much I like the soundtrack for this game, have I? No, I haven't mentioned that at all. There's some piggies down there. Unfortunately, we're pretty full up on room right now. I don't want to crowd my animals too much. They need enough space. I've been thinking about expanding outward from the main wall and building another whole section to use for the animals so they can have more room, just like a big kind of, like a large farm area that's just for the animals to roam around in. Alright, we're pulling up now. As long as it's not a dirt road, we should be okay. Oh, we got a car. Oh. Did not mean to hit that with the front. Alright, looks like we're gonna have to fight. I want to check this car. Those tires could be useful. Looks like we got some guys in the back, too. Dead tire and a brand new tire. And that's tempting. You know what? I'm gonna take it. I should grab the rest of these, but... Hey, buddy. I have been trying to work on removing and putting parts on the cars to get my mechanic skill up. But unfortunately, you do have a chance of breaking the stuff, and I had a chance of breaking the tires, and I did break the tire on one of the cars that I've got saved at home. Grab this lug wrench and jack also. We'll stick those in the back, you never know. Something could happen and I could get a flat on this truck and need to put a tire on it, so we'll see. I don't think it'll take that tire, but you never know, maybe it'll let me do it for a bit. Alright, let's see what we got down here. I've never been here before. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I need to be careful. My hood's trashed, so every time I hit something, it's going to damage my engine. Oh, that's a lot of zombies eating a corpse. Not good. Feeling a little boxed in here, if I'm going to be honest. Not sure how I feel about it. What do we got here? A couple little bathroom cabin thingies, or just take a quick peek. Okay. Hunting camo overalls. That's cool. I'll take those. Anything in here? Some rope I've already got. A jig lure. Nice. We can use that for fishing. Nice. The magnesium fire starters are good to have. Alright, let's see. Did anybody follow us over here? Doesn't look like it. Let's put our booty in the back. Try and keep our character as light as possible. Let's go, Mo. What do we got in here? Ham radio. Nothing of much use, it looks like. I take the tape, but that tape isn't very good. Hi. What do you got in you? There's a few of you out here. Ooh, an ice axe. We will be taking that. Alright. I don't really see a need to fight you guys right now. Let's just move on down the road. Ooh, there was a tent back there. I wonder if I can pack that up. Or is there one down here also? I saw a bench. No, just a fire. Alright, come on. I'm just using some pushes so I can try and maintain a little durability on my sword here. Oh. Oh no, that's in my bag. Thought I found another one. Getting a little too excited there. My sword is getting a little broken though, so. Down you go. Ooh, you got a hydration pack. We'll take that. Sleepy already. Anything in the tent? No? Oh, I can't pack it up? Oh no, can I? No, just rest and sleep. Sad. I was really hoping I'd be able to pack the tent up. I mean, I guess I could come out here and sleep if I really need to, but can't use it to rest out of the rain. Actually, you know what? I am a little drowsy, but I don't think I'm tired enough to sleep yet. Let's head back to the truck and work our way a bit further down this road. I'm already having fun exploring. I've spent so much time at home. I forgot what it was like to wander around and beat some skulls in. Not too fast there. You gonna lag on me there? Got lots of tents out here. Must just be a sort of campground. We'll drive down here and see what's towards the end of the road. Lots of zombies, it looks like. Not much else. Parking lot. And that is it. Well, it's a nice place to turn around at least. I would think about taking a nap in one of the tents here, but all the zombies around make it a little undesirable. I could get out the gun and clear the area, but I don't think it's worth it just to take a nap when I'm drowsy, so we're going to go ahead and head on back down the main road and see what we can find next. This guy here's got something sticking out of him. I thought I'd stop and see what it is on the way. Might just be a spear or a board or something, but you never know. Yeah, it looks like it might just be a board. No, it's a scrap metal sword. Never mind. I stand corrected. Good, I've got a backup now. And that's a big one, too. My short sword's getting dull as it is, so. And bloody. Let's go ahead and put that in the back of the truck. attach this to our back. Come on, a little faster. And is this going to be one-handed or two-handed? Two-handed. Ooh, nice. I like that already. Maybe we'll work on our two-handed blade. Alright, let's stick our hydration pack and our ice axe in there. We're finding some good stuff already. One thing I have always wanted to find though is a katana. I've never found one. Alright, well, that was worth stopping. Definitely. Alright, continuing on, I'll just give you a little update on where we're at right now. We made it back along here and we're just right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to follow this KY79 all the way down here. And then we have a choice. We're either going to have to go up in one of these houses here and stay for the night maybe, or follow Dark Wallow around. There's a camp right here, Camp Arthur. Maybe we'll check that out, although I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of zombies there. So we'll take a look either there or maybe down along here. It looks like there's some houses here. Looks like there's a house here on this little island. I'll have to check that out. That might make a good base location in the future. One up here too. I wonder if there's a way to get to them. I'm excited to check this place out. That may end up being next episode. We still got a ways to go, but we have accomplished quite a bit this episode, so I don't really feel bad about it, to be honest. I've eaten one bowl of the stew so far, but we have gotten our weight up quite high. Yeah, we're up to 81 and climbing, so I'm going to have to start going back to eating fish and vegetables and stuff now that we got our weight up where we want it. Although when I'm out here doing stuff like this, it will probably start to drop significantly. Especially since I'm back to eating stew and not just drinking bottles of milk constantly. Actually, no, you know what? Let's keep the sword handy. Alright, we're pulling into the first neighborhood area now. There's some nice looking houses out here. I have a feeling we'll be able to find some good loot out here. So it's at the end of this long driveway. Pretty nice house, car, a lot of zombies. It's okay, we're not here for houses. Dang it. This truck may not make it home at this rate. I'm having serious trouble avoiding obstacles with this little jumpy lag. It stops if I zoom all the way in, but then I cannot see what's coming, so. Alright, some wrecked cars. We want to go this way, I think. Let's double check our map real quick. Or do we want to go to the camp? Water treatment or camp? We are pretty tired, and we need to wash up. The blood's making me panic. A lot of sand and stuff out here. A lot of zombies too. Not sure how safe it's going to be to sleep here. I should have brought some planks with me as well instead of just planning on being able to make them. Alright, here we go. Coming up on this. Jeez, truck. Lag's gonna kill me. On the camp here. We've got a parking lot. And a large lodge-like building. Some docks. Let's take care of this guy. Really need to work on my skill. It probably doesn't help that I'm... No, you don't, buddy. Noms are not allowed here. Alright, what do we got? Looks like a big old campground. get the truck parked up here and shut off. Some sort of resort, maybe? It said on the map that it was a campground, but I just meant there's more to it than that. Let's get all this blood washed off so I can stop freaking out here. There we go. Oh, yeah, I'm just tired. Let's see what we got in here. What's in the cafeteria? Ooh, what is that? Welder Monthly. Oh, I've already read that. Anything in the garbage bag? Bottle of wine. We'll grab that. Looks like we got a friend outside. As I was saying, something else I need to keep in mind is that I can't use a flashlight with this two-handed weapon. Ooh, honey, nice. With this two-handed weapon, so I'm gonna need to carry some sort of one-handed weapon with me, or find a light that I can attach to this webbing, which is... I can't remember the last time I saw an angle light. Oh, there was food here. Sad to see that bacon go bad. Dirty bowling shirt. Not really what I'm looking for, but, you know. Alright, not much here. Let's go take care of this guy outside.
Hey!
Okay, that was probably a bit loud. But it is storming, so... Come on, dude. Oh, I am sleepy, man. Fall down. Were you the one out on the dock? No, that's too bad. Alright, let's see if we got anything in these garbage bags. Hey, a soda. We'll drink that. Some pepper we'll grab. Ooh, whiskey too. Nice. Charcoal we don't... Ooh, olive oil. That's good for cooking. Alright, it's been a decent trip so far. Finding some useful stuff. Oh, that center flying. I think I might be able to craft these. Actually, there's a research here. We're gonna stand in the rain and research just while I stand here. There we go. Before I break it. It's got some good reach. It is breaking pretty quickly, but that's to be expected. Alright, let's check that building out. What do we got here? A dirty sweater with holes in it. That's not going to be very useful. Don't need the pens because I have the magic crayons. What do we got here? A nail. You can never turn down nails. Let's see, we got water in here. Let's fill our bottle. Oh, wash my weapon in my bag, maybe. Actually, I shouldn't waste the water on that. Never mind. That's interesting. Yeah, it seems like a scout camp or something, maybe. Man, we got some crazy storming going on here. Alright, let's go clear out this building. We're pretty tired and agitated. Oh, I cannot see very well.
Hey!
So what we're going to do is we're going to open the doors so they don't break them.
Hey!
Make some noise and see if we can get them out here. Come on. There you go. This place could only have a couple zombies in it. It could also be very, very full of them. And this thing's about to break. Let's grab our hammer just in case. Yeah, that's pretty dull. If we find a whetstone, we can fix it. Okay, nice. We got a water bottle here.
Hey! Hey!
Come on. Wait. Come on. Move. Faster. There you go. Want to make sure we have this place nice and clear for if we're going to stay here or find a... This is not... Get our hammer out. We can use our flashlight. And just spin in circles, dude. I was trying to be ready for that too. What do we got? Oh, briefcase. Lunchbox. We'll take the painkillers. Rotten apple. Does not work for me. Nope.
Hey!
Very tired. Looks like there might be a little cabin out back also. Ooh, was that a cooking magazine? Yes, it was. Oh, that's the sushi one. Nice. I've wanted that one. Now I just need to find some, I think, rice vinegar. No, we're going to keep that with us. Not that we need it necessarily, but... Oh, those have windows broken out. That's not good. A lot of washers. 2 buckets. That's actually would be useful if I had somewhere to carry them right now. Well, actually, you know what I do? I can put them in the truck. They'll be good for mixing things, things like cement and stuff in. A little doctor's office here. It seems to be nothing of use, but I can sleep on this bed here, I think. What's the comfort on that? Average. Okay, that's good enough for me. Alright. And that's doors outside. We won't worry about that. Alright, we've got the bottom floor cleared. Let's go ahead and check upstairs now. Nice area up here as well, a TV. Not that I could use it, but... Let's see, what else do we got up here? Oh, not the stairs. A little dining room or something. Some storage. Anything useful? Measuring tape. Wooden rods and a large handle. Don't think I can use any of those right now. Even if I did need them, I can make them. What do we got here? An office. Anything in the purse? Probably not. Oh, a lighter. We'll take that. And we'll take that because we can use that to start a fire. Money isn't very useful after the world's ended, unfortunately. Oh, twine, we'll take that. Alright, what is it? $6.50 right now? I would say we've got more time to explore, but it is close to pass out time for us. We are quite exhausted, so I think what we'll do, we'll get this corpse out of here. Because we don't want to sleep anywhere near corpses. That will make us likely to wake up with nightmares, and I have enough trouble sleeping as it is, so we'll drag this outside, and then we'll go definitely wash up again. So let's go do that. Actually, first let's put our stuff in the truck. Honey, magazine, mail, pepper. Yep, yep. And yep. There we go. Let's go ahead and put that in there for now too. We don't need the extra weight for the time being. I know you're tired, buddy. Don't worry. We're just going to get you cleaned up over here. Hide back here a bit. Let's get everything all scrubbed up. What are we missing? Backpack? Get that. There we go. Alright. How are we doing? We are very tired and out of breath, so... And we're getting cold. Let's just go back here and make sure this is clear. I don't want somebody wandering in from right over here. Looks like we got a little few bunkhouses. How many times do I have to hit you in the back of the head before you fall down? Actually, how beat up was that sweater? Too beat up. Not worth it. And we got some crazy storming going on here. We will take these hinges just because I always have trouble finding them. And I'm going to guess that all of these lockers are going to be empty because everywhere I go, they're always empty. I don't think anything's set to spawn inside them. Alright, well, I'm satisfied that's fairly clear for now. How am I wet? I'm wearing a poncho. Pretty sure it's not full of holes either. No, but, well, I guess I just did shower in the lake, so, or bathe in the lake. Let's go ahead and head up here. Take another peek around, looks good. Let's go back here into our little room. And it is not very late, but you know what? Man, my guy's struggling, but I really feel like I need to board up that window at least before I sleep in there. There are a lot of zombies wandering around here. Where's my axe? And my saw. I'll put that in there too. There we go. Now we don't need much, we just need one plank really, or two. Alright, so let's just carry this by hand. Oh yeah, Ned, dude, I cleaned you up. You got dirty already, man? We're gonna open these curtains so we can see a bit. And we're gonna saw this log. Alright, we got our planks. So now we're gonna barricade this window up some. There we go, 2 should be good enough. Alright, so we've been going for quite a while, so I think we're going to call it here. And then when we start the next episode, we will finish exploring this little camp here. And then I think we will start heading down this main road and check out the water treatment plant. So if you have enjoyed watching this, think about giving me a sub. If you have any questions or any suggestions, let me know down in the comments below. Until next time, take care, be safe, and I will see you later.